And they're off in the Bewitch Stakes presented by Keeneland Sales. There goes Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge, first out for the lead from in between horses. Has company, though. Lovely Princess will join her on the front end. In fact, Lovely Princess moves up, puts ahead in front. Tower Bridge is there and gets over next to the rail and saves the ground around that far turn for the first time. And then Vergara, who stays outward from the rail in third because Chop Chop is there in fourth back toward the inside. Tick, 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 boom is next to last here early on. They move to the top of the stretch, and Atomic Blonde is trailing. Opening quarter went in 25.53 seconds. Lovely Princess from the outside has the lead. Just over one circuit to go here in the Bewitch, and it is Lovely Princess who leads at a length and a half. And then Vergara to the outside, Tower Bridge back toward the inside. Gap of 2 more lengths to Chop Chop, who's just to the inside of Tick, 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 Boom. And Atomic Blonde, who is last but just 5 lengths from the front after an opening half mile in 49.67 seconds. And Lovely Princess continues to show the way. Lovely Princess leads it by a length and a half. Tower Bridge is there to the inside and still has Vergara to her outside, who moves up a closer third. In fact, Vergara takes second now by a neck and is just off the leader's flank. Chop Chop has moved off the rail, is in between horses in fourth, 2.5 lengths from the front as they head up the back stretch. Tick, 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 boom is on the outside. And then Atomic Blonde, who's right there, but back toward the inside as they approach the midpoint of the back stretch. And Lovely Princess continues to lead. It is Lovely Princess leading it by only a neck. Vergara second by 3/4 of a length. Tower Bridge right behind the leader, still against the rail in that third position at the entrance to the far turn. 3.5 length. Chop Chop is fourth up on the outside. Atomic Blonde against the rail. Tick, 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 boom is last, but the field well budged onto the far turn with Vergara now moving up on the outside to take the lead, and Chop Chop is coming behind her. Lovely Princess is still there to the inside, but Vergara the new leader. But Chop Chop is coming as they have just over a 1/4 mile to go. Chop Chop from the outside, Vergara to the inside, and then 5 more lengths. Atomic Blonde goes to third. Lovely Princess now fourth, and Chop Chop has a narrow lead into the final furlong. Vergara tries to respond in second. 3 more lengths. Atomic Blonde is running late from third. It is Chop Chop in front. A 3.5 length lead in deep stretch. Atomic Blonde goes to second. Chop Chop with Axel Concepcion aboard to win the Bewitch, presented by Keeneland Sales. Atomic Blonde was across the line in second. Vergara was third, and then Tower Bridge fourth. Tick, 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 boom was fifth, and Lovely Princess was sixth in 2 minutes, 27.8 seconds. The official winner of Keeneland's 8th and featured race, 62nd running of the Bewitch, presented by Keeneland Sales. Grade 3, number 1, Chop Chop. Owned by Selective LLC of Jerry Bach, trained by Brad Cox. Axel Concepcion, the jockey. Chop Chop, a 4-year-old filly by City of Light. Out of Grand Sophia by Giants Causeway. Bred in Kentucky by Cobra Farm and MRJ Thoroughbreds. 12 furlongs over the turf, listed firm, 2 minutes, 27.8 seconds. On the turf course, Tony Lacey, Keeneland Vice President of Sales, makes the trophy presentation for the Bewitch, presented by Keeneland Sales, to the connections of Chop Chop.
Chop Chop back on grass and back to the winner's circle in the Bewitch, presented by Keeneland Sales. Brad Cox, her trainer, and Axel Concepcion, your first stakes win here at Keeneland. What was the key to getting this victory with this filly going 1.5 miles?
Wow, I think first, thanks God for giving me this opportunity and the hard work, I think. Thanks, Brad, for the opportunity, the owner. I just take my time in the backside, follow the number 8, that I think is the horse that I need beat. And take my time in the backside. I have a lot of horse, so I'm just waiting for the moment. And in top of the stretch, just asking, and she gave me the all. She gave me all.
How would you describe this moment, being out here on the turf course in the winner's circle and winning a graded stakes race at Keeneland for the first time?
Wow. I'm very happy, my first grade. Thanks, Brad, for the opportunity. And it's hard moments, just hard work. Thanks, my agent, for the great job. And just keep with the work, and thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Brad, how would you describe the journey to get to this point, to the winner's circle, the Bewitch, with this filly?
Oh, it's been a lot of up and downs with her. We really liked her a lot as a 2-year-old. She was She narrowly defeated here on the dirt in the Darley Alcibiades, and then we really thought going into the Breeders' Cup Juvenile she was going to win, and she kind of had a meltdown in the paddock leading up a couple days prior to the Breeders' Cup that year. We didn't get the performance we were looking for, but I want to congratulate Mr. Bach for keeping her in training. He thought about retiring her after last year and kept her in training. I think today it paid off. Axel's done a great job with her all winter. He's worked her several times. Hard-working young jock. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the future. He's a serious rider, and very proud of him. And it was a big win for him today, and very proud of the filly.
And this filly, mile and a half, passing that test here today, will that be the focus, trying to find these kinds of races, or could you see her shortening up at points in the campaign?
Whatever, if the right race presents itself, anywhere from I think a mile and 16th, a mile and a half, it opens up a lot of doors for her. I was glad to see her run as well as she did today, and probably stick somewhere in the marathon distances for the time being.
Well done.
Thank you.
Chop Chop taking the closing day feature, the Bewitch Stakes, presented by Keeneland Sales.